Hello, this is Mrs. Engel, here to talk to you about the process for completing a Pasco Science and Engineering Showcase project this year. This year we have a theme for our Showcase Challenge. It is Science is Our Superpower. Every student in 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade has the opportunity to complete a science project, formerly known as Science Fair or STEM Fair project. And they're going to do it simply by following these steps. They're first going to want to log into their MyPasco Connect and click on My Learning. Every 3rd, 4th, and 5th grader has a course called Science Showcase, Chasco Elementary School. If you can't find it on your dashboard, you can click on Courses, and it will be listed there as well. So they're going to enter into this course whenever they're working on this project. This course was designed to be a student-facing course, meaning a student can literally walk through step by step, top to bottom, and follow each page and each step carefully, and they will be walked through the entire process of completing this project, and they will have a finished product when they are done and have reached the bottom. All right, so there's some parent information up at the top. This Showcase Challenge kicks off next Monday, October 4th. So you're going to see that Monday, they will want to click on Monday to start their venture within this Showcase Challenge. This gives you this Science is Our Superpower launch week. If I click here, it's going to give us a little video to inspire us and get us started and thinking about our Showcase Challenge. You're going to notice that we have some Superpower Spirit Week days next week. Some dress up days. If you haven't seen that flyer, ask your child about it, or it is on our Chasco website. Each day next week, we're going to feature different science superheroes or scientists in our real world based on category. So check that out. You can simply hit the next button to go to the next part of the project. If you log in on a different day and you can't remember where you left off, you can always go to the home button. And if I started out on Monday and I already looked at this, then I could just go to the next piece, and that would take me to the next page. So you want to definitely work through with your child each and every one of these pages. There's some great information, and the way that each page is set up, it will give you a video to watch, either for inspiration. Some of these videos embedded will give you and your child some great information on steps that need to be completed within the project. So this year we have 3 different types of projects that students can embark on. One is an experiment, and there are some sample experiments in here that you can even do at home. This one just simply requires gobstoppers, a glass of water, and a science notebook. You're going to see this science notebook come up throughout, because no matter what project your child chooses, they have to log every single thing that they do within this science notebook. So I'm going to go back here to home. And I'm going to show you, I'm going to skip down here because these are pretty self-explanatory as long as you read and watch everything. I'm going to go to the selecting a path. This selecting a path tells them there are 3 different projects that they can choose from. Again, they can do the design challenge, read about this. This will help them decide or decipher what they need to have within this project. This is a student that actually comes from Pasco County. He was a 5th grader last year, won the science fair at the district level, went on to the national level, and was one of 10 winners of the 3M Challenge, which is pretty cool. So a little inspirational video there. And he did choose this design challenge path. That's why his video's there. Your child can do a traditional science experiment. This experiment is one where they test a question or a problem. They collect data. They make a hypothesis. Traditionally in the past, we have had our students create a backboard to capture their process. This is optional. However, in every single project that your child can choose, they have to create a video at the end. So this backboard serves as a nice backdrop. In case they get stuck in their video, they have something to, lean upon and grab that data from. And the third and final path that they can choose is the computer science and coding path. Some information about that and a video at the bottom about that one as well. Once they choose their path, they're going to choose a category. This, again, a video to watch. Down here are some helpful tools that they will use throughout the process. The first and most important is this notebook here in the middle. I will be providing this notebook for every single student that chooses to complete the Science Showcase Challenge. And like I said before, this is one of the most important pieces. This is a required part of the project. At the end, they have to be able to turn in a notebook that has logged their process from start to finish, whether it be going to the store to buy some material that you needed. You need to log that down in your notebook. If you went on the computer or went to the library and found some research based on your problem that you gathered some information from, you're going to want to write that down in your notebook. When in doubt, write it down in your notebook, because the more that we write down about our process, the better. This showcase guide is a picture of this up here. This has graphic organizers and things that you can actually print out for your child to put in their notebook along the process, but it is not necessary, because you are going to notice that when we go further along, those graphic organizers are actually pictured. Here's one right here. So you can print this out. It is in the log, but your child can actually just draw this simple graphic organizer right in their notebook. So if you're using this course and following it step by step, like right within each slide, that's going to give them success on completing a project successfully. All right, so back to our categories. No matter which pathway they choose, whether it be the design challenge, the scientific investigation or experiment, or the computer coding, they have to choose within these categories: recycle, reuse, reduce, and there's descriptions, examples of each of these categories throughout. There's even some videos of students that have participated in these challenges before, so they can watch the videos to see them there. Here's another category: food and clean water and air, safe homes, schools, and streets, protect habitats and homes, healthy communities, and conserve and improve energy. So then it has them narrow down to which 3 categories they're most curious about and what did they learn as they were watching the video above and reading about each category. So once they choose their category, and again, I could just click that next button at the bottom, but I'm going to speed up this process. They will simply continue through this process, going one step at a time. And again, here's another one I can just show you. This one will lead them through the brainstorming process. Here's a video. Make sure you watch these, have your child watch these videos. Reading, another video, and then they will actually have you brainstorm. Here's another one of those organizers that came from that packet if you want to print it. Again, your child can draw this. It does not have to be this elaborate with all of these circles, but they can write whatever goes in the main part of their web, branch it off, and write another word. They don't have to circle each one. So I want to take you to the end of the project, because again, if they go through each step by step by step, and again, they're capturing all of these steps within their journal, they will successfully complete this project. The last and final step is to post your project video. Each project, no matter which of the 3 paths your child chooses, must have a video. So they have to go on a video and talk about their project. So they're going to post this video here. And what I've done is I've created a Flipgrid, which is a place for them to go and videotape themselves. If they are in 3rd grade, they would click this link. Here's the join code, and their username each time is their student number or their lunch number. If they're in 4th grade Miss Parmenter's class, they will use this. 4th grade Miss Richards' class, they will use this. And if they're in 5th grade, they will use this one. Directions on the video, once they click these links, are more detailed within the link. Videos must be between 2 and 3 minutes long. And I can show you, if I go back to that home page, what must be in the video. So down here is a timeline and rubrics. This timeline is critical. You will probably want to print this timeline out because it gives them an idea of which part of the process they should be working on each week. Where you're going to notice that there's 2 whole weeks of research. That shows you how important that research about your problem is. And again, recording that in their project log is super important just as well. Down here, class level competition. So their project needs to be ready to come in. That would be their project log or their notebook. And their video needs to be ready to come in by September, my goodness, December 6th. And then we will have a school level competition. 1 child from every class will be chosen to go on to the school level competition. And then more to come if they make that competition. Going back to the home page, the rubrics are also down at the bottom. These rubrics tell you and your child exactly how their project will be graded. These are great to use when knowing what to talk about in the video. But again, I've also listed those steps of important things to talk about within that video link that I just showed you. But this is exactly how they will be graded. We have a challenge rubric. Let me show you. We have one for each path. So if they choose the challenge path, they would use this rubric. If they choose the experiment path, they would use this rubric. And that's how they will be graded. There is another rubric coming for the science coding pathway. So be on the lookout for that. That should be coming very soon. So that is all of the steps in completing Science Showcase Challenge. Again, just to reiterate, working top to bottom, making sure that they fill in that project log that I will send home with them starting on Monday. That project log must come to be turned in with their project along with this video that we talked about here. Okay, they have to create that 2 to 3 minute video. If you have any issues, please feel free to email me. My email is right here. I would be happy to answer any questions that you may have. So I wish you all well. Best of luck. Have fun on your science challenge.